That was the fourth.
All right, we're live here, everybody. Welcome today to Exploring the Ka here live on YouTube. And this is today actually the 17th episode of the Space Water Podcast. And today we have a very, very special guest. He's actually been a guest on my radio show in the past. And you guys can pick up his book, Autobiography of the Sun-YOGI. He also has The Essence of Sun Yoga as well. I don't have that one with me today, but he has a few books you guys can pick up out there. His name is Umasankar. Swami is practicing Sun Yoga for many, many years, and he's been a friend of the show for a few years now, and it's always a pleasure to speak to him. And I'm really thankful and grateful that he's put some time to spend with us today. So everybody, we're going to bring on Umasankar, the Sun-YOGI. I hope you guys, if you guys are here in the West, you might not be familiar with him, but he really has been bringing his light all across the world for many years now. And ladies and gentlemen, his name is Umasankar, the Sun-YOGI. Welcome. Can you hear us?
Yes. Namaste.
Yeah, how are you doing, my friend, Swami Ji?
I'm very fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Now, it's
Yes.
really a pleasure to have you here with us on the Space Water Podcast. This is an exclusive interview. And I know you spend a lot of time in the Himalayas as well. And I think because you've been on my show before, on my other radio show, but this is a new platform. Before we even get started more in depth of the interview, can you explain a little bit about who you are and what Sun Yoga is first, and how you came about into meditating with the sun?
Namaste. I'm called SUN-YOGI Umasankar. I born in India, West Bengal. Village name is Lochipur. And it is my privilege with this interview. And so, channel name is? What is the channel name?
Exploring the Ka. This is the Space Water Podcast. Space Water Podcast.
It's very grateful for this, and all you are arranging this very beautiful program. And it's really interesting question you have asked me for that. Himalayas, I've been there, and how Sun Yoga was discovered. And people used to say Sun Yogi. Yoga means connection between our inner consciousness to universal consciousness, inner mind to universal mind, individual identity to the universal identity. And it is a union. And through the sun, I got discovered in 1995 how we can connect ourselves, individual consciousness to universal consciousness. What Einstein was talking, the E equal to mc square. C is a consciousness. And what sometimes we used to think is a light velocity, C. But actually C is a consciousness. And C square means individual consciousness merged with the universal consciousness. That called C square. So that through the sun, I got connection. So that's why it called the Sun-YOGI. And it was really, in my life, it was a wonderful turning point. And when I was 5 years old, and that time I got some inspiration from the spiritual leaders where they were misleading. So from that misleading, I got chance to clarify myself. How do we can give them to the clarity? And from that time, I started searching what is the, and finally, who am I? To question was developed in my mind. Who am I? Which is bring me to my educational life. After means I was also electronics engineer. And after that graduation also I did from Calcutta University. And I had I was a one professor of one institution. And after that, I had my own television shop. I earned lots of money. After that, I came to the Pondicherry Arvinda Ashram for my higher spiritual journey. And where I was sitting beside the seashore, and where sun was rising up, and that light was reflected by the sea water and came to me. At the beginning, it was a very, very tough for me. And being a science student, I was a little confused. Not only confused, I was really like that on the trace. Means it was too hard for me. I could not tolerate. Then I closed my eyes. Still, it was hurting me. And then I changed my face other side. Then I was little comfort. And I was thinking, I trust myself. I was believing myself at that time. I got blind. But my eyes was closing. And then two mind was how was working that time. I saw conscious mind is talking, I may got blind, but subconscious mind talking. So you may got blind, at least you can open and see. Then I opened my eyes, then I got surprised. No, I can see the everything. Not only the building, I can see the trees, small leaves, and even the sand. Small sand also clear.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wonderful. It was a very interesting things because today's our Mekale education systems is make us as a blind, to make us believe blindly to blind, like that. So that was happened to my in my life. And after that, what was happened? Newton's third law came to my mind. Every action there is equal and opposite reaction. If so, that means all the problem has a right solution. And how much troubles are coming behind the trouble, that much higher success is waiting. So it was very interesting for me. And then I started, got the confidence. And then I started looking the reflection of the sunlight on the sea water. Within 3 days, I saw the water molecules. It was, again, I got surprised because a science student, always our logical mind is working. So how do I can see naked eye directly to the water molecules, which is the ultra microscopic things? Then I rub my eyes very hard and still it is there. Then I was very, still I was confused. So I was pinch myself. Then I do feel, no, I have a pain. I feel pain. That means I'm not sleeping. I'm not dreaming. It is the truth. Then whole night I was sitting for meditation. How do it can possible? Then what was happened? And night time when I was meditating seashore, then sea was become a big screen. And on the screen inside, I saw my own brain internally, how it is working. Cerebrum, cerebellum, pituitary and pineal gland. And then I saw how Galileo got discovered the telescope. And through the eye vision to mechanically, and it was make it. And that also all the our technology and all the our research has been done from our 2% brain. He was discovered from the 2% brain. And through the sun, this mind awareness is connecting to 2% brain to 98% brain. So my vision is much bigger, much higher than 2% brain. So that's why it was possible. Then I got interest. And next morning also I started looking, then see that water molecules, few days later, it was become a big ball like that. And after that, from there, 7 colors ray was coming down and to me, and it was touching to me. And then it was very interesting. Then I started feeling it was very peaceful. And I started looking directly sun on 14th day. Then at the beginning, sun was become one plate like that. And inside was a blue sky, outside was just one milky ring, means as a moonlight. And then a few days later, I will saw center of the sun, there is a black spot, black hole. And then that black hole, few days after, black hole was bigger and smaller, bigger and smaller. And suddenly, from the center of the sun, black hole of the sun, and it was starting moving surrounding the sun. Sometimes it was clockwise, sometimes it was anti-clockwise, and it was very, very nice. And from the center of the sun, that light of seven colors ray was naked candle, and it very close to my heart. Yeah, but it was not. Then I feel, oh, I have to be more center. Then when I have to feel to center, that light was to me from the light from the sun. I was really blessing for the sun cosmic somewhat. And that was my one of the very, very fortunate day in my life. And after noontime, I was not feeling happy. I was spending this outside how working. Every day I used to do same. Every day I used to feel happy in the noontime. But that day I was not feeling. Then I was sitting in night time for my lesson. What I saw, how tree is receiving some cosmic energy through chlorophyll. And then that chlorophyll energy goes inside and then it becoming transforming to the flower and fruits. So we are eating that fruits, means it's a kinetic energy from the fruits, and that is coming from the sun. Now, another very interesting thing is chlorophyll and hemoglobin. They are the same structure, same formula, and same pH. And only difference is the magnesium and iron. Chlorophyll has a magnesium and iron, hemoglobin has iron. So magnesium electron number is 12. It's a very important. 12 number is a unique number because there is a 12 elements. We know only the 5 elements. And then our after only it can receive. And our iron has a 26, means high frequency. Low frequency can receive the cosmic energy. Then why not? Our higher frequency can receive the sun cosmic energy. And then it make me another dimension. Trees, plants are our lower dimension species, and we are the higher dimension species, higher evolutionary process. Trees has no human nature, but of course human has a tree nature too. We pass through, so it is sleeping. Now it is getting awaking. So that was very interesting things. Then I stopped my eating breakfast at beginning 15th of May 15th of August 1995. Then 2nd February 1996, I able to stop my dinner again, breakfast and dinner. And one time I was started eating, but I was healthy, everything was normal. Then 17th of August, I able to stop my all the food eating, no drinking, even not sleeping to months together. Almost 4 months, I was without food, without water, and without sleep. And my work was same. So this way, Sun-Yoga was got discovered. So thank you very much for your very interesting question.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I left video because it was there's something with the bandwidth, I think, was breaking up, and so I had to leave the video, so it was better, more clearer sound. Very, very interesting, Swamiji, how you were getting the reflection off the water of the light. Really
Yes.
incredible, yeah. So you were basically like on like your lunch break at work, if I remember the story correctly originally, and you started, and then you decided that, hey, I'm never going back to regular work. I have to work with the sun now.
Yeah. Actually, sun is our friend. Sun is the light. Who light?
It's the
So,
surya intelligence, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So how did you eventually come into using the technique of rolling back the eyes as well? Is that something that came to you instinctively because you couldn't handle looking directly at the sun, or were you given this maybe telepathically, or was it there were other people before you maybe that were doing this?
At beginning, I was not knowing the degree. Now, I angle or we are not. I was not aware. But when I got the benefit, then my purpose of the path of life already I choose for universal peace, universal unity, and universal brotherhood. So whole universe is one family. I am that part of that family. So those peoples are means family man, and they are normal life they are living. They also have a right to get benefit from the sun. So whole night when I used to do the meditation, then I was searching how do normal people can get the benefit. Then night after practice, then I got the developed that process how that we can take off our eyeball up, focusing from the center point eyebrow, and then it retina will get protected. Our white part of eye it can receive, and not only that, then we have two eye and third eye, three eye we connected together. So it is a cosmic eye. So cosmic energy can receive 100% through the our Ajna chakras
Wow.
third.
Wow. Do
So
you
that
think do you think this has been like a weapon of the ancient Vedic seers, like a spiritual weapon, sort of?
yeah,
Wow. The Aditas, right? The Aditas and the different seers of the past.
yes.
That's incredible. That's very incredible. So did you instinctively got drawn to work with the sunlight in the Himalayas?
Yes, what is the benefit? How it can help to each and every bodies? It is from the children's to the old age. All the peoples can do, and now formula already developed, and it can protect our the health. Any kind of disease, it can heal ourselves. It is a self-healing process. Even cancer, so many people, blood cancer, lungs cancer, liver cirrhosis, AIDS, and so many type of disease we got chance to heal. And just yesterday we finished one advanced course, Sun Yoga advanced course, noon time. People was looking the sun hours together. There one blind man was came who was the totally okay, but he had developed glaucoma, and doctor that time he could see, but by the operation some maybe it was mistake, so he was got blind. And after say he started the sun meditation, and now he can able to see the blackboard from the long distance, and he can able to read the mobile and computer
Wow.
without, and just few months practice. So there is lots of benefit for the physical health, and mental memory power will be increased tremendously, and then our concentration power will be built, self-confidence will be built, and then mental health, vital our health, also our intelligence will be higher, and then our emotional imbalance. Today's all over the world, so many things are happening, and today also lots of people are getting suicide because of lack of the self-confidence and depression, and they have a no love. Nobody is giving the proper love to them. They are from the family, from the society side, they are not getting the proper love. So that's why they neglected. And some talented people and some intellect people, they are also getting suicide because of they don't know how do they can build their self-confidence. And that Sun Yoga has a great solution for them also. It can give them hope, and hopeless people, they can hope. And so they all over the world, more than 3 million people are practicing. You know, Corona time, all the Sun Yoga peoples, they were not affected. Those people, little bit affection was there, but without any medicine, they with just sun meditation, they could protected themselves. So, and emotional imbalance, it can be very much easily we can balance. And then our spiritual growth, of course, we will get the peaceful life, peaceful our individual life to our family life, society peaceful, countries peaceful, world peaceful, and universe peaceful. So many things we can get benefit just looking the sun, because our life source is the sun, and all the life and all the element source is the sun. And any kind of problem is coming from the imbalance of the element energy, which we can fulfill directly looking the sun, and it will brain also will be activated. So, you know, when we are looking the sun from the center point of eyebrow, and that is the black box tiny hole, this Agna chakras, that is center point of eyebrow, this is the tiny hole, as like that black box tiny hole. When you are looking the sun from the Agna chakras, sunlight is came and connecting to the Agna chakras and goes to the pineal gland. And then pineal gland will take to that sun cosmic energy to the cerebellum. Cerebellum will make the metabolism 5 element energy or 12 element energy. And then it will go to the cerebrum. Where is our trace? Where is our trauma? Where is our suffering? Our ignorance, our windows, half completed windows, they are create our trace, and all will be balancing within a fractions of second. Thousand window we can close up. So our 2% brain will be relaxed, and there will be place. So we'll develop our memory power. Then we can build our concentration power. Then we'll get the self-confidence. Then that extra energy will go to the 2% brain, and pituitary gland will give the order to pineal gland, which organ and which cell has a lack of the which kind of element energy, how much. It will send only that cell, that organ, that much, and that element energy to heal. So that's why it's a natural healing process, and it's a deeper science.
Now, how much do you think the sun is also absorbing our thoughts and prayers, sort of the mantras of our life, and then also will evolve us with its light according to our thoughts and prayers? Like if we have that asuric, you know, the asura energy where we're greedy and ego and a lot of materialism, will the sun also reflect that energy back upon us and evolve us in that way as well? So it's very important what we put out for the sun to absorb of our thoughts and prayers.
Of course, you know, asuras are the dark energy. They are through the dark energy, and this is our light energy. So 1,000 years dark room, how do we can remove the darkness? Just put on single light, and this is the Sun Yoga. So our generation-wise generation, our inside darkness is falling down. Our ego, our material desires, imbalance of the material desires are also our evil, our osuras. Osuras is not only outside, it is within also. If we can overcome our inner osuras, then outer osuras we can overcome easily. So of course, through the sun, we can inner osuras and outer osuras, both we can overcome easily.
That's incredible. So can you explain also, I saw a recent video that you talk about the souls being drawn to light. And I found it very interesting that you talked about the North and the South Pole, because this is also in plasma physics. This is where, you know, the plasma comes in, where the auroras come in. And where I think souls also travel through these poles. So I found very interesting that a lot of the stuff, you come to your own way of describing some of the most advanced sciences. but you're
Yeah.
coming to it in your own very, instinctual way. It's really mind-blowing. So can you explain for us listeners out here
Of course,
how souls
very
get called to the light with the
this
poles?
is very interesting question. My brother, when I from childhood, I have a habit. I don't want to believe blindly. What I'm reading, I have to believe. I didn't disbelieve also. But unless my practical experience, I have no right to say right or wrong. So that way, one day thought came to me, magnet. Magnet, we know the two poles, North Pole and South Pole. And why I took the magnet, the whole universe is a form of magnet. There are also North Pole energy and South Pole energy. That is the whole universe. And our individual whole body also is become a magnet. And everything, all the elements also becoming a magnetic field. Each and every soul inside also form of the magnet. Then my thought is came, why it is North Pole and South Pole? Why we are defined North Pole and South Pole? So what is the character of the North Pole and what is the character of South Pole? Then what do you know, brother? I just got enlightened by my thought when I was meditating. And that is my another one thing. When thought is coming, I never judging by my intellect or emotion. I make me neutral and put on my meditation, and after my neutral thought and flash of the light is showing me everything, and that I got discovered. What I saw, now I am going to explain. So North Pole energy is expanding electromagnetic field. And South Pole energy is contracting electromagnetic field. Now my thought came, how North Pole got an energy which is continuously expanding, and how South Pole got the energy to contracting, continue the energy. So where's the connection? Suddenly, I was looking the sun, then sun was become a tube, and then I saw sun north side, one side expanding nature and other side contracting nature. Then what I got surprised, I saw the black hole of the sun, which is the third pole, center pole of the magnet. What is we are missing? And that center pole, a black hole of the sun, creates the vacuum, soaking the energy through the south pole and reaching to keep on inside the black hole. What is our science used to say white hole? And this is the womb of the universe, womb of our Anahata chakras. So it goes inside and then purifying and came back through same way to on the black hole, and it started sending that purified energy through the North Pole. So magnet has 3 poles. Similarly, our body also has North Pole, South Pole, and Center Pole. When we have a 5 sensory organs, and that we call in Indian language called Gyanendriya. Indriya means organ, means sensories. So eye, ear, nose, tongue, and skin. That all the 5 sensitive organs, they are one element is receiving. But sometimes eye is open, we can't see. We are looking somewhere else through the meditation. But eye is open. Ear cannot listen there similarly. Then I might thought to develop how we can, who is helping to that 5 sensory organs to see, listen, smelling, tasting, and feeling. Then I got connection to the Ajna chakras, means third eye, center point of eyebrow, and which has connected with the pineal gland. That is the 6th sense, which is controlling, which is giving the energy to all the sensory organs. And from there, expanding energy is coming. So our body's North Pole energy center is our Ajna chakras. Now, another 5 organs.
Agni, Agni.
Agni, we can say. but it is beyond the fire element and beyond the space element. It's a form of light, means photon. Photon is the beyond the fire and beyond the space, beyond the space. Plasma. Plasma photon, we can say the photon. And because we can get the light from there. And now another side, karmendriya, is working organs, hand, leg, throat, and our genital organ and anus. So they 5 also cannot do themselves, and they got the help from the navel. And navel is our south pole energy as center. And why, the when we born in mother's womb by the single cell, and that single cell given the trillions of the cell of our body and organs, but that cell is similar, always stays same. It never reduce and increase. So it is the same, and which is living on our navel. That's why it has connecting to all the organs and protecting. So, and center pole is our anahata chakras, which is the when we are intellect and emotion we can balance, then it will come to the peaceful atmosphere, balancing, neutralization. That is our anahata chakras. So through the agna chakras, our intellect energy expanding, and through the manipur chakras, our emotion energy is contracting. So intellect is our north pole electromagnetic field, and emotion is our south pole electromagnetic field. Normal people, sometimes we are mixing intellect and emotion, sometimes we are applying higher intellect, sometimes higher emotional energy. So we started suffering. But when we started meditation through the sun, very fast, very from the beginning day, intellect and emotion jumping will be stopped, and it will become a peaceful, and anahata chakras inside black hole, it can be opened. So this the 3, our body inside also 3 poles are that magnet. When I was Himalayas these 3 years for my retreat, one day morning, I was started meditating at very early morning. I was sitting, and just I saw the universe, the electromagnetic field is the oval cell, and it is the always moving all the magnet has an oval cell. All the seed in the universe is the oval cell, and all the life is the oval cell. And so why it is the oval cell? Now we can understood from our body electromagnetic field. You see, anahata chakras is here. Agna chakras is little far. Manipur chakras is very close. So electromagnetic field cannot be round shape. It is our oval shape. That's why that whole universe, that electromagnetic field is the same nature, and which we have our inner nature. So this is the very important things. These 3 pole magnet, when we can utilize, when we can balance it, even Mother Earth also same. North pole energy is expanding energy, South pole energy is contracting energy, and black hole of the Mother Earth, center of the Mother Earth, which is balancing all the energy. So whole the universe, same. Universal that started there, 2008. What Babaji was showing me, take me to the black hole of the universe, how creation was started there, mc square into v square into 1 by d square law, and how that North Pole and South Pole universal energies started create the imbalancing, because the energy was expanding more, contracting energy was less because of the in middle work has been done, and then creation was started, and that also by the oval cell.
Yes, so, can you explain that experience that you had with Babaji, if you can? Because and also, do you think Babaji is like an avatar from the sun that comes to teach us lessons, about the universe, the universal wisdom? And people, many people today are finding out for you the first time on our channel. So can you, if you don't mind, explain when Babaji came to you? You saw
Yeah.
you basically saw the sky as like a computer screen, right?
Yes.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Twice I got darshan of the Babaji. And it was 2007 one. And first I can tell you that 2007, how it was happened. And 2007, month of December, and I was just doing the walking meditation in the 4,700 meters high altitude place called Tapovan, above the Gomukh, where river Ganges is coming out. And there, I was, that all the side was covering by the snow. I make a tunnel, cut the snow and take off, and then tunnel. And through the tunnel, I was walking, doing the walking meditation. And suddenly sun got shut down. And then from the left side, once another sun was coming down. At beginning, I was thinking it's a sun. But that light was ball of the sun. It went to the little park, and it was the base of the Sidling mountain, and it started vibrating. And after the vibration of that light, Babaji appeared from the Anahata Chakra to above, and very smiling face, and looking me as a mother used to look the baby. And after that, and then I say to the two mind was again appear. One mind say Babaji has there, so you can ask anything, you can get all the answer. Then another mind say Babaji came to give you some knowledge. How much question you can ask, you surrender to him. So I did it, and immediately there I got a screen, big screen, as total sky was become a screen. And on the screen, I saw the one, the mother deer was moving, and it was a delivery moment. She was fall down on the stone, so child could not come out. Then I was praying to the Babaji, how do I can help her? Because she was in the screen, and I was outside the screen. Then Babaji helps me, and then I am looking to me outside the screen and inside the screen together. Then I take off that mother deer from the stone and put it on the flat place. Then baby came out. Then I was so happy, and baby was looking to the mother, and mother was looking to the baby. So nice situation. I can't forget it in my life. Then I give thanks to the Babaji. Oh, you are giving me chance to save the two life. But next moment, Babaji take baby in of the mother womb again. And through the baby, my consciousness is now inside the mother's womb. What we normally know by our biological science, mother's womb inside only baby and water is moving, staying. But I got surprised that day. I saw baby how much volume, 3 times water, and 3 times water is air element. 3 times air is the fire element, and 3 times fire is the space element existing in the mother's womb inside. That's why baby need not to take breath from outside, need not to get any food from outside. All the atmosphere in the mother's womb. Now after Babaji throw me to the outside from the mother womb to the mother earth. Now mother earth solid part is become a baby. It's floating in the water, 3 times of water. Ocean. And surrounding the ocean, 7 layers of atmosphere, troposphere and stratosphere layer is a 3 times of air, water is air element. Then mesosphere, thermosphere and ionosphere. There is the fire element zone, which is 3 times of air element. Then electro-ionosphere, ozonosphere layer is the 3 times of fire element is a space element zone. So what I saw in mother's womb, and exactly earth mother is the same. And so next Babaji, when given me clear vision, then Babaji asked me one very interesting question. Are we get born? Do we born yet? Then I got shocked. If we born is really, then Babaji will not put this question. Then I put the question, asking to the Babaji, please help me. If we don't born yet, then when and how do we can born? Then Babaji says, given the smile, says, after the self-realization, when we'll get the self-realization, that will be our real birth. We came out from the mother's womb, but still we are in the earth mother's womb inside. We have no freedom. And when we'll get the realization connecting to our soul to universal soul, means the consciousness to universal consciousness, then only will we get chance to born. This is a very interesting thing. And you know, another one philosophy is coming. Water, we know, flow in the lower dimension. Am I right? We know water flow in the lower dimension. But do you know, brother, water flows higher dimension, upper dimension, higher than lower flow of the water, lower dimension flowing the water? It's a very interesting thing. We know, but we are not aware. By our vapor is coming out from the water, and it came to the as a energy form is a space, making the space, and some water is concentrated, become a cloud, and then that cloud is bringing to the snow falling and rain, which is help us to the from the glacier and from the by the river, water is flowing was the lower dimension. So lower dimension water is depend on the higher dimension water. And now it depends on that water drop, where it will be dropping. It can drop in the desert, it will spoil, die out. It can drop in the tree, then it can protect the life. It can drop to the pond and lake. It can protect so many life.
That's why we're the Space Water Podcast. We're the Space Water Podcast. Yep.
Yes. It can drop in the river, then it can start to flow, and it can drop to the ocean also. Now, we are the cosmos. Ocean is the whole universal energy. And we are the vapor of the cosmos. And we are the small part of the cosmos energy. We separated from there. Now, we are becoming the society, cosmic world. We are in the space. We are in the cloud. Now, that drop of water will dropping by our karma. What karma we are doing, if we do for the individual benefit purpose, we are not helping to others. Nobody's frequency will be matching to us. Those people who want to helping us, no, we can't get the help from others. We can't receive their help because our frequency is not matching. So it will drop down to the desert, and we are suffering whole life. And same what when we are doing and feeling, I am the part of my family, so I have responsibility for my family. Others are being or not, I have to do my best. If we make that awareness, then that drop is dropping to the tree, protecting to the one family. Now, when we are feeling that one family is not enough to surviving, we need the clothes, food, shelter, so many things we are getting from the society. So we have a social responsibility. We have a country, our own country responsibility. So when we do feel that, then our water is dropping to the pond and lake. And then our society will helping us, and our country will helping us, and we can helping to the society and country. So that will be putting to the our lake and the pond. But when we started feeling, if nature is not helping us, then society also can help us. So nature is the source of the society. So we have to take care of the nature. We should not pollute it to the nature. We should not be disturbed to the nature. We have to be with the nature. So when we have to love to the nature. So when we can make that connection with the nature, so nature can protect us, and then our dropping water will be dropping to the river. It started flowing. Now, all the nature source is the cosmic consciousness, cosmic nature. That is, somebody used to say God, Allah, Bhagavan, or anything maybe. So these things are the consciousness, higher supreme consciousness is there. So when we are taking care of that, supreme consciousness has given to us as cosmic energy converted to the photon energy, to the element energy, to the light. So we are the part of the cosmic energy, and so we have a responsibility to the cosmic energy. Then our water will be dropping to the ocean. That is called the self-realization. So Babaji was given me scientifically formula of the self-realization, what is called the self-realization, on 2007. So another 2008 was also given that. So just that is enough to same, but that is a very higher experience, and it will take time to explain. So I think it is wonderful one. My grateful, I am so grateful, thankful to the Babaji given me that knowledge.
Thank you for sharing that with us. It's really incredible. I mean, you've basically been traveling the world teaching your Sun Yogi. I know one of our past shows that we've done in the past, you talked about being imprisoned even at one time, and you know, the amazing things that have happened to you for you to be able to devote your time to teaching people the Sun Yoga. It's an amazing calling that you've had as well, and you have some divine wisdom to share always, and I really appreciate you coming on here. Also, I appreciate for Axel always coming on and spending his time and devoting his life to this as well.
Yeah, here is Axel.
Thank you, Axel. I really appreciate it. I mean, you guys have both been devoting your lives to Sun Yoga and teaching others. I mean, is there
Jonathan?
Yes.
Oh, wow. What's your name?
Jonathan.
Jonathan. Oh, Jonathan. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate you spending some time with us. Is there a message that you guys wanted to share with the world as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Anything you guys wanted to say?
We need to protect the children. They are the future of humanity, and we need to show a better example on the Mother Earth and what we are doing.
Jonathan, you have long experience being in USA, so you know the problems.
The pain is everywhere, but in the USA, I was very shocked.
Yeah, horrible.
Much imbalance than most countries I've visited, and the children are the first ones to suffer from that. So we need to do something for humanity. All the human beings need to raise their awareness level to reach the ocean of consciousness, as Swamiji was explaining, the knowledge from the Babaji. And that practically we can do very easily with the meditation. So if we all participate, we have hope that humanity can thrive and succeed.
It seems so simple, yet it's so hard for people just to silence their minds and silence the chatter, right? It seems like it should be so simple for us to be nice to each other and eat right and all of this, but yet what they're doing, I mean, have you guys, from being from other countries and coming to America, have you seen the quality of even the food that they give us in the stores?
Yeah, it's a different life. And as you said, like, did you say quality? Yeah. Quality. Yeah, we need quality and not quantity, for sure. And
yeah, the quality of the food, it's not even like real food.
Yeah, this is concerning. We're very much disconnected with life. So it's time for simplicity, as you said. Yeah, so things should be simple.
Yeah, I truly agree with you. And getting back to just the simple alignment of the cosmic energy to who we are, the spinal current of humanity, if you want to say. You know, we're like walking antennas. And when we have all this sludge that's being unseen sludge, like all these harmful Wi-Fi, even everything that we have in our face, I have a young daughter, and I can tell the difference of me. I'll be 46 this year. And I grew up in the 80s, early 80s. I didn't have computers and all this stuff, but the difference of my young daughter to when I grew up is incredible. Like children don't know how to wait for anything in real life, because in the computer life, there's no waiting for anything. Everything is instantaneously. So like, if you tell them they have to wait for something, it's like system shutdown, system failure. They can't compute it. It's incredible. and Sun Yoga is something that can teach children patience.
Yeah.
You know, and I find that out. Do you recommend an age for someone to start Sun Yoga?
By this computer, that Windows open.
The windows.
See, we when we do the work in the computer, we have to open the window. Then only we can work. Sometimes we working on the computer, opening one window, another thought came. What we used to do? We open another window. And next window, next window, next window. And sometimes so many windows we open, we forgot how many windows are open there. And result is coming, hang. Computer, hang. My thought is coming, we learn in by Mekele education system and plus into plus equal to plus. But why? The result is minus. We open the window, we did plus. Multiply window we open. So we did the multiply plus, but computer become a hang. So result is minus. Similarly, about this computer, brain, one thought came, we started work. Then our brain window is open. Then another thought, another thought, another thought. From childhood, how many incomplete thoughts are hanging in our brain? That's why we are stressed. We are crazy. And Mekele education system is make us the 5C, and which is make us crazy. And they take off the 5P, and that is the which can balancing our life. And you know, this, but that solve that problem also we very easily we can solve through the Sun Yoga. Because all the incomplete thoughts are becoming to the imbalance of the element energy. And when we are looking the sun through the Agna chakras, pineal gland collected and that cerebellum make the metabolism, all the element energy separated and bring to our brain. And fraction of second, it will be started balancing all the things, and then all the hanging windows, mostly what unwanted, unneeded, the hanging windows will close up, and then we can breathe the again peaceful life. As today's in our America and other countries, even India also, lots of children are suffering because of our Mekele education system. They are putting the 5C purposefully to make us crazy. First C is the comparing and competition. It is impossible to comparing and competition to anyone else, because all the creatures, all the life was started, creation is the unique. So then how do we can compare anyone? It is impossible.
Yeah.
And mafia, you know, the Don mafias, they knows very well how do we can make them suffering, and they cut off the positive things from the education system, and they put the negative formula and put on that first C. And when we are on the race, we can't stop. We can't stop. We have to go on, but there will be no connection. Then will become our confusion. That is the second C will develop, and we'll confuse ourselves and make confusion to the others. So 3 times will spoil our life. Then another C will come automatically, which called the criticizing. So we'll criticize ourselves and we will criticizing to the others. That is the 9th time we'll spoiling our life. Then 3rd, 4th C will come appear. That is called the craziness. And we can't tolerate ourselves, we can't tolerate our parents, we can't tolerate to our friends, we can't tolerate to anyone else. Even the positive things also, we can't tolerate. And that is called craziness. 27 times we are spoiling our life. And on the race, you can't stop. You have to go on. Then it will come to the chaos. And that will kill make suicide ourselves, and will kill to others. So this is the Mekele education system is crafted to all over the world to spoiling our youth and spoiling our life, to make us confusion, to our life. And so they can look to us, they can business from us. And so what was our solution? That 5P. First P is the patience. If we have a patience, all work will be success. Then second P is the punctuality. 3 times it will be give the benefit to our life. And then it need to the perfection. When one start work, then until one work perfection, we should not do the next work. So that perfection is a very, very important. So 3 things: patience, punctuality, or perfection. If we can make, then 9 times we can protecting ourselves. And then other 2P will come automatically. That is the purification, that which is the fire element balancing, and which will 27 times protecting to us automatically. And next will come to the pleasant peacefulness, satisfaction, which will give us to the 81 time balancing our life. So this is the very interesting thing you put on that computer knowledge. So I related with the sun meditation. How do we can this overcome this problem for the, we can give them better life to the children, to the each and every person. That is our heart and soul tribe. We need universal peace, universal unity, universal brotherhood. Peace is, everybody has a right to have the peace. Everybody honor of the peace. So we are trying our best as our universal family. And caste, color, creed, country, religion, it is for everyone we need. So we are, that is our best. And you people are helping to this, spreading to the this through this media. I'm so thankful, grateful to you, to helping to the society by your positive thought. Wish our great success, peaceful, blissful, healthy, and enlightened life. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. So we had some questions in the chat room. Axel had answered about noontime, about being the best time for the sun. What also, there's a lot of mantras to the dawn, like in Vedic, and like Ushas being the goddess of the dawn, you know, and things like that. Is dawn one of the crucial times for sun yoga as too, or sundown at dusk? I'm curious about those times. So is there other times that you use sun yoga at other crucial moments with the sun, or is it mainly just noon that you focus on? Or is noon for like not for beginners, like Axel was saying, it's more of a higher level?
Dawn means what? Means just day and night in between?
Yeah, like the beginners with sun yoga, do they start maybe earlier in the day with dawn? And then
that's a very nice question. And you know that when just sun is started rising, sun will be very soft. We can do that. We can enjoy, but we can't receive the energy. So after 1 hour sun rising, which part of world we are, maybe after 1 hour of the sun rising, beginners can do the meditation, but without proper guidance, should not do practice. It should be practiced by the proper guidance and proper experienced person. And so beginners can do it after 1 hour sunrise. And before sunset, 2 hours before the sunset, also they can do, but better in the sunrise time, because we need to increase in our energy level. The sun will become soft and early morning time, then they will be ready, and sun will be gradually higher, and they also will gaining the higher energy. But evening time, when sun will become soft, and then only beginners can do, and gradually sun energy goes down, then they will hard work, but they can't gain higher energy. So that's why morning time practice will be better.
Thank you so much for answering the question. It's really been a pleasure spending your time with us today. Everybody, Umasankar, Swami Ji, the Sun-YOGI, and we have Axel and Jonathan also joining us today. Guys, everybody, really been a pleasure. You guys can pick up his book. Here's Autobiography of Sun-YOGI. He also has Essence of Sun Yoga. And you guys, I'll put his websites and every way to get in touch with him as well in the links. Once again, thank you for spending your time with us, everybody. Thank you, Swami Ji. I really appreciate it, everybody. Umasankar, the Sun Yogi. Really been a pleasure.